Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to talk about cheat meals and I'm going to give you my views on them. So I was watching the Wendy Williams show sometimes back and she was talking about The Rock and how he takes his cheat days seriously. She was asking why should anyone eat clean throughout the week then indulge as The Rock does on a single day. Why not instead eat everything in moderation throughout the week? Like there's a day The Rock ate 12 pancakes and 4 pizzas and like brownies. I wondered the same and I was like, okay, makes sense. If you're going to eat 12 pancakes on a single day, why not then distribute them throughout the week and eat 2 every day? So to that I'd say if you can, go ahead, but there are people like me who know nothing about moderation. If I'm going to have pancakes, I want to have a stack of pancakes, and 2 pancakes every day in the morning will do nothing for me. So I'd rather wait and indulge in them till I'm satisfied, and this is where cheat days comes in. So what's a cheat day? A cheat day isn't a license to eat anything you want. I see it as a day to be more flexible with your diet for a day to regain your sanity. I consider it something psychological to help you stick to your diet, like how your mom will tell you to do your chores. She'll give you a cookie or something later. So you eat clean with the knowledge you'll get rewarded after a few days. So the things I avoid during the week are food high in fat, sugar, sodium, carbohydrates, and processed foods. So in some shape or form, my cheat days have to contain 2 or 3 of the above. A cheat day is a day to help me with my cravings and also indulge in food that I love but I know they aren't aligned with my body goals and overall body health. My favorite comfort foods are chapatis paired with bean stew, mokimo with lamb stew, pilau. These 3 are foods that are high in processed carbs and saturated fats, so they aren't good food for you, but that doesn't mean you abandon them completely. As I said in the previous video, there's more to life than just a good body, so on a cheat day, I'd have some pilau. Disclaimer, if you have a sweet tooth and your go-to cheat meal is a bag of gummy worms or marshmallows, you are doing a great disservice to yourself. A cheat day doesn't mean you eat food deprived of nutrients, and I feel this is where most people go wrong. As you can see from my pilau, I do have my protein from the lamb or beef, carbohydrates from the rice, and I'd mostly have a side of kachumbari with them, so I get in my vegetables. If it's mokimo, I have my carbohydrates from the potatoes, greens from the peas or pumpkin leaves, and protein from the lamb. The problem with the 2 sample meals is that they are high in carbohydrates and fats, and I can't stay lean as I would want if I had them daily. They are still very nutritious and high in calories and help me satisfy my cravings. Leave crazy cheat meals such as cakes for occasions. You don't want to be that person on family gatherings or birthday parties asking how many calories they are in the meals they've prepared. It's rude even. So on that day, heavily indulge in the deep fried chicken, cake, and what have you. From what I've said about what a cheat meal is, I'll give you some points on how to have an effective cheat meal plan. And 1 is you keep your food nutritious. 2, avoid eating out in restaurants. And 3, eat to your calorie requirement. And the 4th one, strategically plan your cheat meals. For my case, if I start cheating midweek, there's no way I'm recovering from it. I'll cheat all through to the weekend. So I prefer having my cheat meals over the weekend, so Monday can be my fresh start. So benefits of a cheat day: 1, boost your metabolism. You'll find that during the week, most people who want to stay lean are in a calorie deficit and they're not eating enough. If you're bulking, then you'll be in a calorie surplus, but if you're trying to cut and lean out, you're most probably in a calorie deficit. So you're not eating as enough as you're required to in terms of maybe calories, because maybe you've cut down your carbohydrates and your fruits and the likes. So you're only eating proteins, vegetables mostly, so you'd find that in such a case your body starts slowing down because it's thinking that you're starving because you're depriving yourself of food. So it starts converting what you're eating into fat for storage, and this is the opposite of what we want because you're trying to stay lean. So I consider cheat days a refeed to boost your metabolism. So now you trick your body that now you're eating again, and it starts burning more calories and you stay more lean. The second benefit is that it boosts your energy levels. As I said in the previous point, when you're trying to lean out, most of the time you're in a calorie deficit, so you're not having enough carbohydrates, and the carbohydrates are our main source of energy. So when you're not having enough carbohydrates, your body starts slowing down, you start feeling sluggish, and the cheat meal that acts as a refeed helps you to ingest more carbohydrates and hence more energy. The third benefit is that it helps you stick to your goals long term. Eating clean 365 days in a year requires a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, and as humans, we want to indulge here and there. You want to have some chocolate, you also want to have some ribs, some cake. When you start feeling like your diet is too constrictive, you don't have the morale to keep to your eating regimen, and most of the times you find that you fall off the wagon. The fourth point is that it helps you keep your sanity. I know this is a weird benefit, but eating clean 365 days in a year, as I said, is very hard, and sometimes you start imagining food. You're sitting down and you're thinking about some cake, you're just hallucinating with some pizzas and stuff. So it helps you to, keep your mind focused. The fifth one is that it helps you stay lean. I think I've discussed this one, and you've got the concept of how cheat meals help you stay lean. It balances your hormones. When you're not eating, today you're eating this, the next day you're eating that, especially us as women who are very hormonal, you find you have hormonal imbalance, and when you start having those refeeds into your diet, you tend to regulate your hormones. The seventh benefit, which I think is very, very important, is that it helps you keep a social life. You don't want to be that person who can go out with friends and family to restaurants, or you can't attend birthday parties or weddings, or you even carry your own food to these events. Like, who wants to be that person serving food, asking how many calories is in mukimo, is in chapatis, is in some chicken, is it deep fried, is it steamed? You don't want to be that person at social events. So those are the days that you get loose and you get flexible with your diet and get to enjoy your family and friends and just have a good time. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something, and I'll see you in my next one. Kindly subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. So see you in my next one. Bye.